Well, you have to have calm and you have to have respect for the law. You can't have a republic, you can't have a democracy, you can't have a civilization unless there's law. And so people who dare to vandalize the Capitol, the heartbeat, the brain of democracy, what people look all over the world for guidance, they have to be prosecuted. And there's no excuse. We've got to remember something else, and I think that it's very important that the American people are exhausted. They've gone through a year of plague, they've gone through a quarantine, they've gone through a recession, they've gone through months of watching looting and violence and arson. They've gone through a new type of election where 100 million people didn't vote on election day. And it's contentious, and now they're mad about they don't understand why they can't be vaccinated. And into that conundrum, people, they want clarity. They don't want relativism. They want absolute values. And if you're on the right and you deplored what was Antifa and BLM did night after night after night, attacking a federal courthouse or police, and you said, where are the police? Where is accountability? Then you have to apply those same standards today. And if you're a person on the left, and night after night, and you quoted Chris Cuomo, but night after night you said, well, we can contextualize the violence because ideology trumps accountability, then you better say the same thing today. Do you really want to say, well, you know what? These people have ideological causes, so they should be exempt, just like Bill. I don't think you want to do that. So the American people want accountability. And finally, Tucker, Donald Trump, I think it's better for him to follow the model of Andrew Jackson at this point. The election is not going to be changed. And he needs to be righteously aggrieved and say to his supporters, it's not about me, it's about changing the system, and we're going to come back, we're going to take the House in 2 years, but do what Jackson is and stop contesting something that's not going to change. But he can change if he can keep this movement intact. And by the same token, everybody's got to take a step back. You can't have a civilization, a democracy, when the Speaker of the House tears up the State of the Union address on national TV like Nancy Pelosi did. You can't have a civilization when Joe Biden says he's going to unite us, but when people show up that he disagrees with at his rally, he calls them chumps or ugly folk or earlier dregs of society, or he says Antifa is just an idea when it's committing violence nightly. So everybody on both sides have to take a step back.